Stampin' with Amore, and today I'm sharing a card with you. It is from the Animal Outing stamp set. I know you've been seeing these around a lot lately because this is probably one of the more popular stamp sets that came out in the new catalog, but how can you resist? Look how adorable he is. And I am a huge Giraffe fan. I think I did another Giraffe. I used the Giraffe in another project, but I really do love them. So I am sharing this card. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of 3D. I cut this other part off, the leaf, and if you can see, it's 3D there. So, and I wanted to use this little frog paper, and look at the little frog on here. He's so cute, and this fit perfectly in there. I don't know if I can I cut the next piece just as perfect as that was to be there, but I also cut him out on here as part of the branch, and I'll show you how I did that. But it's so cute. I just love this stamp set. So this is the stamp set right here. It's called Animal Outing, and it is a bundle. And it bundles with the Animal Friends Thinlits right here. I'm not using the Thinlits on this project. I am just fussy cutting the little leaf out because I wanted it to stand out here so the little frog would stand out a little bit more. So I'm going to show you how I did that here in just a minute. So it says, "Together we make a great pair." And I thought that was perfect for this card. Alright, so for this card you are going to need 5.5 by 4 1/4, and this is the Thick Whisper White. I'm using Early Espresso. So this piece is 5 1/4 by 4, and then the Designer Series paper is 5 by 3 3/4, and it is the Animal Outing or Animal Expedition, I believe. Yeah, Animal Exposition Designer Series paper. Look at this paper. It's my favorite in the catalog, but look how adorable this is. I just love this paper. I love both sides of this paper. There's the little frog again. And look at these birds. So cute. And then we have the hippos, and we have some alligators here. This paper is super adorable. It is my favorite so far in the new catalog. Alright, so then I'm also, what I did was I just cut a piece. I'll show you right here. I cut a piece that the little giraffe was in right here. You can use any of these that are on here. I used the other one here, and then I cut the leaf part out of this one and out of the one that was here. So I did use my framelits, and I'm using the oval framelits, and I already cut them out just so I didn't have to bring the big shot up here. So the giraffe is cut out with the framelit that is like, it is 3 inches, and then the scallop is 3 1/2, about 3 1/4, I guess, inches. So that is what I'm using for that. And then I'm using some linen thread for the bow. But here is the other piece I cut out, and I am going to fussy cut this little frog and the leaves. And I'm leaving his neck part in here because it will blend right in to this piece right here. We'll just line it up so that it sticks out. But I love that it's 3D. It just makes it so much more interesting. The card brings a lot more interest to it. Alright, so first thing, let's just go ahead and attach the giraffe to our scallop oval here. I did use the layering ovals for this. And then let's go ahead and just fussy cut this little frog. And he's super easy to cut out. And the thing about, if you don't like fussy cutting, I love it because it's super relaxing to me. And I can just sit in front of the TV and just fussy cut all night. But I know some people don't like to do it. But this one is super easy. And there's a trick to it, is just don't have so much paper around it. Just cut it as small and as close as you can, and then just go from there. It just makes it a little bit easier to cut. But this one, they're pretty much all straight lines, so it's really an easy one to cut. And you need a good pair of scissors too. These Stampin' Up! Scissors, they're not expensive at all, and they are really nice, especially for fussy cutting, for any kind of paper cutting. So we're almost done here. And I just want the detail of those leaves. Okay, so he is totally fussy cut, and it's going to line perfectly on here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm using some of the little mini dimensionals. These work perfect for this because you have just enough space for these little ones. I love the mini. We just got those like last year, and I have been loving them. The only thing I always have a problem is getting the little backs off of them. But other than that, I don't know. I think it's just because of my nails that I have a hard time. Alright, so I'm going to line this up, and the most important is to line his neck up. And then we're just going to put it down there and see how the effect it gives it, and it's so cute. I just love the way that looks. And then we're going to be ready to put him on the card. So let's go ahead and mat our pieces here. Now we're just going to mat the early espresso first. And then this piece right here, I'm going to get my linen thread. And this linen thread, I think I did it like 32 inches because I'm doubling it. So I'm going to wrap it around here. Oh, I need to stamp. I'm just going to wrap it around temporarily here. And I'm going to go ahead and set that aside for a minute and stamp my sentiment. And the sentiment I'm using, again, is the Together We Make a Great Pair, and I'm stamping that in early espresso. I need to have this ready for when I tie that. And then I'm using the 1.5 inch circle punch, and I am punching that out. And then our 1/8 inch handheld punch, I'm going to just punch a little hole there for the tag to make it a tag. And then we're ready to string this on here. Oops, you got to get both pieces. I need to make them even first. I got one longer than the other. And you don't really need this much. I just like it because I could then fiddle with the bow. And the linen thread is one of those things I use sparingly. I don't use sparingly. I just use what I need. So we're going to tie a little bow here. I'm trying to grab both strands. And then I'm going to make this smaller. Okay, so I think that's good. I'm going to trim these off now. And you know I can fiddle with a bow all day, but I think that's pretty good. So now we're ready to attach this to the early espresso. Again, I'm just using snail. Normally I would use fast fuse, but I'm kind of using that sparingly these days because I really don't want to run out of it. because it's really great for when I'm making boxes in the videos. But I'm going to have to give it up here one of these days. All right, so now we're ready to attach him, and we are going, he's really cute. He's right there, so I think that's going to be cute. So we'll add him to the front here. I do have to cover one little froggy, but that's okay. Oh, I was going to pop him up with dimensionals. Oh, I forgot about that. So let's get the big dimensionals. I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. It looks better popped up. I forgot what I was doing here. Looking at the little frogs. Okay, so there it is. All done, but he's super, super cute. I love this little, and if you want this to stay still, I like it the way it is, but if you want it to stay still, even the bow, you could put a little glue dot behind it, or even the sentiment if you want to. But look how cute he is, and the little dimension gives it so much added texture and stuff. So there's the other one. I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. If you need any supplies, you can go to my blog. It's stampingwithamore.com and shop right from my blog. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'll see you later. Bye.